I have no problem showing my ID upon request when it comes to a driving infraction. Okay, I want to prove that I have that valid driver's license. Okay, if there was a clearly identifiable problem with my driving, then yeah, let's try to clear everything up. Let's get that exchange of information going. Okay, you know, I'd be kind of tempted to ask the cop, you know, for his driver's license, because there are certainly cops out there that lose their driver's licenses, but you know, that's a difficult situation. Now, if I'm parked somewhere, all right, and not driving, and somebody asks, and a cop comes up and asks for my ID, then that's a different situation. And even cops acknowledge that that's kind of a gray area, since there's no driving infraction. So what do you do? I have a tendency to not want to present my ID, because I don't really want to be reaching for anything anyway. That's a big concern, reaching for things and making the cops reach for things. Okay, that's a big concern. I would be more inclined to have the cop reach for whatever than me reach for anything. But then the cop can enter into territory where they could be accused of having stolen something. Like if you hand over your whole wallet to the cop, they could be accused of stealing from you. So there's that situation. What do you do about that? I remember in the even in the military, I was told just to tell people to pull their IDs out of whatever they were encased in. Okay, so you got that. That's sitting in the car. Identifying yourself sitting in a car. I'm willing to say my name at least. Okay, and of course I want to request the cop for their ID, because now I've had cops lie about who they are. Alright, so what if I'm walking? What if I'm standing next to a building? Then I don't even bother trying to offer my ID. I haven't in the past acknowledged that I've had my ID. I've always been sketchy about whether I do have my ID on me or not. And I want to say, you know, I'll be stronger and say no, you know, or yes, I do have my ID and I'm not going to show it to you regardless. I don't have to. I don't say that. I've been really sketchy in the past about that, and I want to work on that, because I'm sure there'll be other future situations. But I'm not willing to show my ID if it's just me standing somewhere or walking somewhere. Okay, but I definitely want to find out who the cop is. I've had problems with not identifying who the partner is. Okay, that's pretty important. Who are the other influencers with this other cop? In a lot of situations, the cops always call backup. I need to get into that habit. I've seen it with First Amendment auditors, where they'll turn their camera to the other cops and then ask for their name and badge number. And I haven't gotten into that habit, and I need to. I think that's really important. That should be a standardization in training for First Amendment auditing. Okay, that's something that could be taught. Okay, you gotta training overcomes fear. Okay, when you're in a very stressful situation, you fall back on your training. Okay, and if First Amendment auditors had standardized training, then they can fall back on that and do effective jobs that way. But yeah, IDs and stuff, I'm willing to show it for driving. It's sketchy for just sitting in my car. I don't really want to reach for anything, so probably not. And then just walking around, I definitely don't care to show ID.